됐니? 아씨. 결국 다시 녹화해야 돼. 아씨. 어차피 새로 할 거라서 상관없는데. 다운로드 며칠이 나중에 하여봐라. 아이씨, 아니야, 새로 해야 돼. 응, 새로. 기타구나. 아이고 씨. 영어라서 뭘 할 말이 없어. 레드데드 이잼선인가?
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
아씨,
Yes,
일본에서는
they live like
그러지.
animals,
다음
but
변호께서
they're
나왔는데.
happier now.
PC판 나오면 되잖아. PC판 나와.
not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me.
Indeed.
받는 것 같기도
Well,
하고.
here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
빨리 가자고.
Marfin! Mr. Marfin, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Hello, take. 말을 다시요.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. If you say so. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Hey.
Yeah.
Come! Come on, easy up now.
Oh, Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk round those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, He ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are, not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
아, 스태미나는 안 나오네. 걔랑 간다고 사이.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
어제 한번 해봤다고 바로 조작가 적응되네.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Gee up.
Go.
물은 따라가네.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on. Bill!
빌.
Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
에브라타.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
저놈의 한 시간에 진짜 아유. 그랜드 올 프로 뭐노 블랩스? 뭐지 모르겠다.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
일단 마중이 아프긴 아프네. 아픈가 보네. 그냥 달리고 맞나?
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
이쪽 오면 돼.
There's the foreman's office.
yeah,
It's
따라가구나,
also where we
계속.
lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
How do you do, sir? Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
제네랄 스토어. 야 이거 안 받아.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
아이씨, 이 사대로 갔잖아. 아, 내 거지 이거 때문에. 이거 때문에 그렇구나.
Let's go.
You'll only get lost. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folks like yourself. This way! Where are you going, you strange man? Are you bored of the ranch already? Yeah! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
일단 쫓아가자.
How are you today?
타라고? 정말 타야지 뭐.
Easy now.
Easy now.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open
Okay.
and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Whoa there!
이씨. 어찌 하면 뭐하노. 다 까먹었네. 이게 아니야.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Nice shooting! That's it. Kill those little bombers. Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
아니.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. Giddy up! If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. That coyote won't be back. Come on, boys.
calm you down.
Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
아이 죽었다.
Come on.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes.
Whoa. Go.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
아이, 아주 힘드네.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
시작.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
일단은 어디서 볼 수 있나? 뭐였더라? 아이씨. 살자. 아이템 뭐 있나?
Greetings. Hello there. A beautiful wife is no guarantee of...
이거 해봐 뭐. 이거를 다 내야지. 이거는 막 한 개 뭐하다 뭐지? 뭐였나? 이거 뭐 많이 모르겠다. 스페이스 다크 브라운 라이트 메인. 시킨 겁니까? 네. 테이크. 네, 캐스트는 하자. 첫 번째 캐스트 해놓고.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Good morning, sir.
Come on, boy.
Come on.
아, 냈어.
Here.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on.
Look at that, Bill. Pride, go!
Go. Should I wait for you to catch up? How you doing back there? Would you like me to slow down?
I have got you now! Giddy up!
I think you chose the wrong horse, Miss McFarland. Are you saving the best for last? Come on.
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be! Isn't this jolly?
가자. 시끄럽다.
Come on, boy.
Let's go.
This sure beats milking cows!
Call yourself a rancher?
This is gonna be close! Yeah!
Let's go. Jingle those spurs, Miss McFarland. Easy.
아, 내 미치겠네.
Don't go easy on me! Yeah!
Whoa. Come on.
Yeah!
기회다.
Watch and learn, miss. Is that the best you can do? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland!
Come on, boy!
Let's go, Miss McFarland!
How those injuries feeling, Mr. Marston?
아이고 씨 귀엽겠네.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the Marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
새로 생겼네.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat. Come on.
가야 되나?
Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going?
저기 타야 돼?
Can we stop wasting time and get on with it, please? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. The wagon isn't built for this kind of terrain. You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
향기나 모르겠다.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right? Well, he still may shoot you for it, but at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all.
아이비? 몬츠라고.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
아 진짜 인상 더럽다. 아이고 씨. 옛날 게임에서 사람 많이 없네. 어때 아마?
He moves in mysterious ways.
The whole town needs my expertise today.
Howdy, mister.
Finally come to get that bullet out your leg.
F 프리.
Any meds, laudanum, adrenaline, or pills, come see me.
Thank you very much.
Stay away from the salt pork and tobacco.
아, 제 체력 회복됐네.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
I'm telling you that Nate Johns is just a
그런 건가?
Southwestern rail.
기차 타. 아, 저거 타고 가면 되구나. 됐어.
Jeb Murphy's the name.
Hi there.
Nope, we can't put no price on safety.
나이프 앤드. 아. 에텍스, 동물. 피스톨. 사건. 윈체스턴 이펙트. 렌지.
Well, I'm always after items of quality.
이젠 돈이 없다 지금.
They're all fine guns. How do you do? We meet again. It's just a front for the Jews to run the country, you know?
Just as you like your secret fire, an eternal fire awaits you.
Hey, handsome. Are you busy?
Old Grub's new air. We're in trade these days. Tomorrow later.
You want to spend some time with me?
어디로 가면 되는 거야?
No. Irish shilling overcharges to shoot a horse. We live in
아이씨 돈이 없어.
Cattle rustlers been sniffing out again.
I wouldn't like to say. Hello there, little lady. Ghost riders in the
돈부터 벌어야겠네.
You, get the daddy guy. Come over here.
Say, he is my drink. His blood for me.
이건 뭐한데?
Hello there.
You won't find anything Jewish made in this establishment, sir. I heard that cougar tub 3 lawns the other week. Howdy there.
사바이 진짜로 있네. So speed. 마이크 그건가? 아닌가?
Why you always talking about this person and that person?
Tornado spotted up north.
스태미나 채워주고.
How do you do? Hope you enjoy that. Do you ever wonder how great it must have been?
Those bandits getting more bold, getting closer to the borders of town.
You don't say.
오, 이거 빨리 온다. 야, 좋은데. 자, 같이 가자. 혹시 뭔지 모르겠지만 감옷이네.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down.
총 내리라고.
You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing
아씨 뭐라 얘기를 하는데
causes.
씨 뭔 말인지 한 개는 몰라. 아이씨.
My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Boggs Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me. Howdy, Fred. Come on, move it. We ain't got all day.
지금 항공청
Who we looking for?
맞나?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this.
보자 몇 분이다. 젠틀맨 리볼버, 페터 칼빈. 속도 빠른데.
Fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the range these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. The way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. Damn, he's seen us. Come on, don't lose him. Can't lose that trail, boy. Catch up with me when you can.
뭔가 가자.
Go.
Keep up, will ya?
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Let's go.
Hold up, Marston. He must be at the old Pleasant house. Probably best we take it on foot from here.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover.
Okay.
We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right. Marston, take that bastard behind the crate.
Outlaws! I've seen tougher schoolgirls!
Get to that crate. I got you covered. Take that fella behind the rock, boy. I'll teach you some respect for the law.
You ain't getting there, Walton.
Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered.
아직까지 저걸 죽으면 안
Watch
돼.
out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse. Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them. Oh my good God!
You boys just ain't that tough.
뭐야? 뭐 떨어져?
Forgive me, friend.
아 이게 보는 거구나.
That's Walton inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive.
더 임플로카이.
There's Walton. He's making a run for it. Take him alive if you can.
I'll be back for you two later.
Come on, shoot that bastard.
처음이니까 쉽네. 아직까지는.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Oh, now.
알았다. 뭐 이리로 간다. 뭐 없나? 오, 돈 주네. 이 캠파이어인가? 아, 맞네, 캠파이어. 아, 여기서